Before we begin, I want you to get as comfortable as you can. It doesn't matter if you're lying down or sitting. Just make sure that your arms and legs aren't crossed. And once you're comfortable, I want you to close your eyes down. Close your eyes and get as comfortable as you can. And you're going to keep your eyes closed for quite a while. So just let them close and let yourself begin to relax. And to help you relax, I'm going to do a little breathing exercise. And what I want you to do is I'm going to have you focus very closely on each and every breath that you take. And with each breath that you take, I want you to imagine yourself getting heavier and more relaxed. We'll start by having you take a nice deep breath in and out, and feel that relaxation already beginning to settle. Your body and mind already feeling a little heavier. And you'll notice it's very easy to relax with your eyes closed. Kind of like going to sleep at the end of the day. It's very easy just to feel yourself relax. And I want you to take another deep breath in and out. And feel yourself relax a little more. As if you feel a little heavier with that breath. You feel a little more relaxed. And I want you to take another deep breath in and out, feeling heavier and more relaxed, finding it easier and easier to sink into this wonderful relaxed place, and just listen along as I help you relax more and more. I want you to take another deep breath in and out, and again beginning to relax more, feeling a little heavier, feeling a little more relaxed. Finding it easier and easier just to sort of drift with this wonderful, relaxing feeling. Take another deep breath in and out, heavier and heavier, more and more relaxed. And to help you relax even more, we're going to try a different exercise. And this time I'm going to count down from the number 10 all the way down to the number 1. And with each number I reach, each number I count, I want you to imagine yourself becoming even more relaxed. As if with each number you can imagine a wave of heaviness washing over you. You can imagine it sort of like a warm, heavy blanket wrapping itself around you. And the lower I count, the heavier you're going to feel, and the more relaxed you're going to feel. I'll start with the number 10. Already you feel that heaviness begin to rest on your body and mind. And you can imagine yourself sinking a little deeper into that relaxation. And again, you feel that heaviness even more with the number 9. So heavy with that number. And you can imagine yourself floating a little deeper into that relaxation. You can feel that heaviness again, so warm and relaxing on your body as I reach the number 8, heavier and heavier, more and more relaxed. And again, you can imagine yourself floating down as I reach the number 7, floating down into that warm, heavy feeling. And you feel yourself becoming more and more relaxed as I reach the number 6, heavier and heavier. That number really weighs on your mind and body. Each number sort of like an anchor, a weight, and it seems to pull you deeper into that warm, heavy feeling. You feel it again as you hear that number 6, heavier and heavier. And you can imagine yourself floating even deeper with the number 5, so warm and relaxing. You can feel that heaviness growing more and more on you, on your mind, finding it even easier just to float down into that warm, heavy relaxation. And you feel it each time you hear that number 5, as if you're feeling heavier and heavier, more and more relaxed. Each time you hear that number 5, it seems to get heavier and heavier. Number 5. And you feel that weight even deeper as you hear the number 4. So warm and relaxing. It's so easy to float and drift with the number 4. Just relaxing, helping you drift, weighing on your body as you float deeper down. And you feel it again with the number 3. So warm and relaxing, but so heavy on your body as it helps you float deeper and deeper into this nice, heavy feeling. That number 3, so heavy, so calming and relaxing. And you feel that heaviness even deeper as you hear the number 2. So heavy as you drift so much deeper with the number 2, drifting down as you feel more and more relaxed. And you know that next number is the heaviest of them all, and when you hear that next number, you can really let yourself drift down. And I want you to imagine there are strings tied to every limb of your body, strings tied to your mind as well. And it's as if when we reach that next number, all those strings have been cut, and you can let yourself fully sink into this warm, heavy feeling. And you can imagine yourself just floating down on a cloud, drifting so deeply as you hear that next number. I'll count you down again as I start with the number 5. And it feels so much heavier this time, that number 5. Moving down to the number 4. So warm and heavy as you drift down to the number 3. So relaxed, so heavy as you float down, down, down to the number 2. So warm and relaxed with that number, so heavy. And on that next number, all the way down, 3, 2, regardless of that number, you feel how much heavier that number is, number 1. And each time you hear it, you just float even further down, drifting deeper and deeper, as if everything floats away but this warm, heavy feeling. And you just float even deeper down into that warm, relaxing place. Feel it with the number 3, number 2, and number 1. So heavy again. Each and every time you hear that countdown, you feel that relaxation go deeper. You imagine yourself floating so much deeper, feeling so warm and heavy, so easy to drift away into that warm, heavy place. And you feel yourself go even deeper. 3, 2, and 1. All the way down, deeper and deeper. It's as if these words just float right over you. You don't even have to hear these words, because your subconscious mind can hear everything it needs to. All you have to do is just relax and float, and really absorb this nice, wonderful place, knowing how nice it is to really feel this relaxation, to really soak it in. And that's all you need to focus on, trusting that the rest of your mind can listen as it needs to. All you need to do is just relax and float. And I want you to really go even deeper. 3, going down. 2, and 1, all the way down, drifting and sinking, floating. And it's so easy to relax and drift. And as you do, I may have you imagine things in your mind. And you'll find it very easy just to float as you experience these things. Finding it very easy to do both of them, to relax as you experience different things. As if it's really easy to stay in this warm, relaxed place. And any time you hear that countdown, imagine it like an anchor taking you further and further down. A reminder of how relaxed you feel, how heavy you are, and how much deeper you can go. Feel it again as you go deeper. 3, 2, and 1. Drifting down, heavier and heavier, more and more relaxed. And while you relax and float, I want you to use your imagination for me. And I want you to imagine that you can see yourself in that warm, relaxing place, as if you're sort of floating outside of your own body. Imagine you're looking down at your body, and I want you to notice how relaxed you look. Notice how peaceful you look as you relax, even how happy you are to really feel such a deep relaxation. And it makes you feel more relaxed. It helps both of you begin to drift deeper down, to notice and see yourself looking so warm and relaxed, so calm and peaceful. And it's very easy to continue to drift and float while you imagine yourself there. And I really want you to focus on that image of yourself. And I want you to imagine that around your neck is a collar. Begin to see that collar come into focus. Notice it's a black leather collar. But this collar is a little different, and as you focus on it, as you begin to really see that collar in your mind, I want you to notice it glows with a warm red aura. Notice it beginning to glow, and as you focus on it, you can feel that warmth in your neck, as if you can feel that collar around your neck, and you can feel its touch, and it feels so warm, so soothing, so sensual. And this collar symbolizes your connection to this voice, to your hypnotist, and to realize that you can feel the collar grow a little brighter, and you can feel that warmth, that pleasure. You can feel it in your neck, and it seems to echo through your body. Feel it, that warmth begin to grow. But that collar also symbolizes your submission to this voice, and your exploration of this submissive side, because that collar also symbolizes a chapter, a part of you that longs to come out, and you can feel that collar grow a little brighter, and you can feel its warmth in your neck even deeper as it begins to tingle, a vibration beginning to grow in your neck. And you know that as it grows stronger, so does your sense of submission to this voice, that desire to belong to this voice. That's right, you can feel that warmth begin to grow brighter again. And this voice and that collar are so deeply connected. It binds the two of us together. It symbolizes your connection and your dedication to exploring this side of you. And just to know you're beginning to open up to this submissive side, you can feel that pleasure inside of you, that arousal begin to grow. You can feel the collar grow a little brighter, and you can feel that arousal inside of you build as well, knowing they're all connected. And to feel submissive to this voice, it naturally brings about that pleasure inside of you. You can feel that arousal begin to build. And I want you to notice how exciting it is to become more submissive, to become this version of yourself that's so deeply connected to your sexuality. That's right. As if this submissive side also symbolizes your sexuality, your desire, that arousal inside of you, this pull towards that submission, pleasure and release, a more primitive side of you. And you just notice how submissive this primitive side of you is. And imagine yourself becoming even more submissive. Imagine yourself completely submissive, as if you could become even more submissive to this voice. And as you imagine that, feel the collar grows brighter as you become that image of yourself, as you become this more submissive side of yourself. And as you feel that little change take place, feel that arousal build again, that collar growing brighter, that red glowing around your neck, and that arousal glowing as well, your body burning with that desire, that pleasure. But to help you fully realize this submissive side, to really teach yourself who you are, I'm going to show you some words. And while you see these words, I want you to burn them in your mind, as if each word becomes a part of you. Each word is ingrained and is burned into that collar around your neck. And each word that you press into that collar, it becomes pressed into you. It becomes a part of your mind. And you feel yourself accepting each word as a part of yourself. These words and phrases will pass by on the screen in front of you in a little while. And when they do, you're going to find it so easy and so mesmerizing just to focus on them and imagine them becoming ingrained in that collar. Each phrase or word you'll imagine becomes a part of you, and you'll find each word or phrase also drives an incredible arousal through you. Each time you see a new word or phrase, each time you feel it become you, you feel yourself become so wildly aroused. And as you watch those words pass by, you'll feel drawn to explore that pleasure inside of you. And as you do, as you see those words pass before your eyes, you'll become so mesmerized by each word. You'll become so aroused by each word, and you'll just watch them and explore that pleasure and explore this new side of you. In a moment, I will count from 1 to 3, and as I count slowly up, you will open your eyes, but I want you to remain in this warm, relaxed place. And before you see those words, I'll have you focus on a spiral, and to focus on it, you'll feel yourself relax so deeply. And you won't have to close your eyes as you relax. You'll find it very easy to keep your eyes open. But imagine this spiral casts a spell on you. And as you watch it, you'll find yourself so deeply and easily relaxed. So mesmerized and tranced by that spiral. Knowing how easy it is to really relax when you focus on a spiral. How naturally mesmerizing it is. As I count you up, you'll remain in this warm, relaxed place, but you'll open your eyes and focus on that spiral. 1, 2, and 3. Slowly open your eyes. And I want you to stay comfortable. And I want you just to focus on that spiral in front of you. I want you to really focus on the center of that spiral. Try to find the center of it. And as you watch it, I don't want you to take your eyes off it. Focus all your attention on that spiral. Notice how relaxing it is. Notice how mesmerizing that spiral becomes. Notice how easy it is to kind of become lost in that spiral. As you watch it go round and around, it becomes so easy to just drift back into that warm, relaxing place. Your eyes so easily staying open, but feel that heaviness return to your mind, that warm, heavy sense of relaxation. As your mind becomes quiet, as everything sort of floats away, but that warm, heavy relaxation and that intense focus on the spiral in front of you, as if that spiral pulls everything away. As if it pulls you down into the center of that spiral, and you become so relaxed, so mesmerized, so caught up in the spell of that wonderful spiral, your mind becoming so warm and relaxed as you feel yourself becoming so quiet, so peaceful, entering that perfect place of relaxation. And in a moment, as you begin to see words and phrases pass across a screen, you'll find them just as mesmerizing as that spiral. You'll find it so hard to look away, and each word is going to become ingrained in your mind. Each word will become a part of that caller, and I want you, in your mind or even out loud, to say each phrase and each word that you see. Say it in your mind or say it out loud, but really hear yourself repeating each word and phrase, and feel how arousing each one becomes. I want you to feel it as you see that first word come on screen. Notice how automatic it was to repeat that phrase, and notice how warm and arousing it felt. That's right. And as each one passes across your eyes, you can feel them become a part of you, and you can feel that arousal beginning to build, a call inside of you, a pleasure that needs to be explored, needs to be satisfied, and just watch these words pass by as you explore and find that pleasure, and as you let it out, for me, while you feel that submission grow, and as you teach yourself what that caller means. And when you find that perfect release, you'll feel yourself really understand each word even deeper, each phrase becoming a part of you. Just watch them pass by you and feel yourself become each one